So in this video, I'll be talking about a new feature which we have added to SheetAI, which is called SheetAI Brain. So what is this SheetAI Brain? Well, first of all, let's understand the AI. The AI have a very big flaw, and that flaw is that the information was cut down. So basically, whatever the model you're using, there is a particular date and time when that model stopped updating. So it does not have knowledge to recent information. So if there is new app coming, if there is new event happening, it does not have that information. So let's say there is this website. Now this is my application called Blur Web App. This actually existed 2-3 years back. So the thing is, like, AI has this information. So if you just go ahead and type SheetAI, what is Blur Web App? It might be able to answer this. But if we talk about some new application, for example, this is one application which I found out, and or maybe this one, Magic Chat. This is a very new application and ChatGPT has no idea about it. So if I ask, you can see, if I click on that, okay, so it said specifically that it does not have the information, but it's kind of trying to find the answer. Now let me show you another function which is called SheetAI Brain. Now, Brain, we will execute the same query, but with Brain, it will be able to get the data which we have provided. So you can see to this site, I have added Blur Web App URL, which means it has access to all the data on this particular web page. So when I make a query, for example, the same query. So basically what is happening is, first it's taking that text and finding, is there any other context, which is the data which we have from the information which we have added to the Brain, and then providing that information plus the query you have told, and then giving the answer. So now if you check, this was the answer generated by ChatGPT, and this is the answer generated by the SheetAI Brain. So you can see Blur Web App is a screen blurring tool that allows users to easily blur out sensitive information and all the information which is available on the website, right? Now let's go a little further and see that if you go here, I have mentioned that it is good for teachers, right? But if you search for teachers, this is the only time I just told that yeah, teachers use this add-on browser extension. Now if I go ahead and say SheetAI, is Blur Web App good for teachers? And I'll make the same query, but to SheetAI Brain, is Blur Web App good for teachers? Now I'll be adding the question mark. Please don't think of it as something doing. It's just basically we have a cache enabled. So if I just make the same query, it will just fetch the same result. So if I hit enter, here are the two different results generated by the same AI model. But the first one is default model, which is like okay, I'm a bot, my information stopped increasing after a time. While the second one is the one which you can train. You just add information and it will be able to use that. It can be useful for teachers to blur out sensitive information while educational material. So see, like, I didn't provide this information. The teacher was just mentioned once here, and just out of that, it was able to do this reasoning and come up with that, yes, it is good for teachers. So this can be used to do a lot of stuff. You're writing a tagline, you're writing this, you're doing that, but like you're creating a table, you want to create a financial table for your business, for your personal finance table. No, the ChatGPT does not have your data, but you can save that data by using SheetAI Brain. So let me show you another example. We have these other email web pages which I have added, but we can add any web page. Okay, right now we are supporting the web pages. We will be adding the support for PDF and all these other documents. But the main idea here is the ChatGPT, the AI is no more brainless. The AI is no more going to give you just data which is not factual, which is not true. This SheetAI Brain will just say, I don't know, if you ask something which is not stored. So for example, I have another application which is called Quick Present. So let me check if SheetAI Brain will answer that. So if I will go ahead and say, what is Quick Present app? Now keep in mind, I haven't saved information about this application. And I'll ask the same question to SheetAI, which is asking to ChatGPT again directly. What is quick present? Okay, I think I may. So it was able to answer, but that is because I have mentioned it somewhere here. Quick present app. Interesting. Let's see what it have. Is a screen sharing tool allow worry-free content? Yeah, it is somewhere here. So that's why it's able to get it. But if we ask for some other tool, let's say I have another tool called Magic Form. Yeah, it has no idea about Magic Form. So if I ask about Magic Form, again, SheetAI, like the default AI model will not be able to answer anything. It will be like, is it possible that the app may have recently released or may not be available, whatever. So you see, like when you ask something to the SheetAI brain, the information which it does not have, it will clearly state, I don't know. And this extra thing is like, because the context was provided for some similarities, but again, it does not mention anything about Magic Form. Now, if I go to magicform.app, this is basically a Google Forms add-on which helps you write quiz with AI. So if I copy that, go back in here, click on add URL, provide the URL, and click on index. So basically what it's doing is it's getting the text from that page. Now I'll go back to account. I'll go to brain. Okay, I should have, wait a second. Magic Form. So it's saved to my brain now. So I'll make the same query again. What is Magic Form? Of course, making a small tweak because otherwise the cache will kick in. So SheetAI brain. What is Magic Form? Or let's say, is Magic Form app right for me? How to decide? And if I hit enter, again, it's no point in making the same query with SheetAI because SheetAI will be like, as an AI language model, I don't have access to the data. But if you ask the same question to SheetAI brain, it was like, is an ideal for anyone who wants to create quizzes and tests in second. It can be beneficial for teachers, students, HR team, and even publishers and edtech companies. I mean, like, just look at this. Like, if I go to this particular page, I have added some of this content and it was able to summarize that, right? Like, come up with that. So this is your brain now. So your app, SheetAI, now have a brain. Go ahead, explore this. We are only, right now, it's only working for SheetAI brain, but I am actually planning to be, so that I can make this work for all the different functions so that you can just provide a coordinate like cache to be true. Similarly, you can provide brain to be true and it will work for all the functions. We'll see. I'm open to all your feedback and I'm here to improve the SheetAI for you. So please let me know what you think of it and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.